and not, Chair, please don't allow their names to be wrongfully cited in a line of questioning. If we want to maintain the decorum of this meeting, I think it's important that we comply with the highest principles of discipline and not allow members to just throw in names unnecessarily so and unprovoked of one of honorable members in this committee. I thought you are going to protect us against what Honorable...
what has been said, Honorable Nomvalo?
And two, we don't need to be educated by the ANC. They don't qualify to educate us. And they will never qualify. We don't need to be educated. If anything, it's us who must educate them on how to run a country without being engulfed by corruption. They need to be protected, to be educated by us. This country is in turmoil because of them. So, Chair, please protect us, because if you allow them to degenerate, we are also going to degenerate. We can degenerate, but because we respect your stewardship as the Chair, and we respect members of this committee, we choose not to degenerate. So can we not be drawn to such? Please.
I want to hear from you. What is the part that you want corrected?
No, he must not throw the name of Skosana in her line of questioning. It's unnecessary, Chair. To say to a witness, if I tell Skosana this, will I be correct? This is not about individuals.
Okay. So what you are saying is that instead of being specific, she could just have said honorable member.
No, Chair. As we ask questions here, people must not take notes of what we're asking and want to use our names unnecessarily so in their line of questioning. He can ask a question without mentioning Skosana and without being sarcastic, because she was sarcastic by saying, if I tell Skosana this, would I be correct? What is that?
Okay. Honorable Matthews.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Honorable Skosana.
Ngithokoze Mgcinisihlalo. It is unfortunate that, in fact, let me put it this way, it's not unfortunate. It was obvious. I serve in the Police Portfolio Committee. I'm not parachuted. For the since I came into Parliament, I understand much better than what Honorable Member Sangone was trying to educate me. There's nothing he can educate me about. iPad, IDEC, and whatever institution which we deals with. You know? Now, the issue, no, I'm not going to play with some semantics here. I can do that if I want to be naughty. But I was naughty during those years when I was young. Now, the minister is not a zombie unless they want to turn him into a zombie. The minister answered me on the day. He answered me. She doesn't need he doesn't need an advocate or an SC here. Now, if somebody wants to attack me indirectly, I'm straight. Straight, I don't fear anything in my life. Now, let's not do that. The decorum which my colleague was talking about, we want to maintain that. Now, if the honorable member is uncomfortable, I don't belong to the factions of the ANC. I don't belong to any factions. I know it's a very sensitive matter for the minister. And I feel pity for Honorable Sangwe, because we're still going to ask the minister here. And other members who are coming, employees of the ANC. And we are not here playing party politics. Let him present her own story here. Ask her own question. I'm not going to interfere. Even if he says iPad or IP belongs to a Department of Justice, is fine. But I know, because I serve in that committee, I didn't remove anyone to come in here.
No, it's fine.
No one was removed. I'm here. I'm serving in that portfolio. I know the history. I know everything. I didn't come here to defend anybody or anyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honorable Skosana. Honorable Nomvalo, you'll be the last.
Yeah, no, Chair. I just wanted to make this point that we still maintain our position. And we are saying this to seek your guidance. We're not inviting opinions and sentiments about how sensitive we are and so on. Here we seek your guidance as the chairperson of this meeting to say, don't allow a situation where some members choose to be sarcastic and tell us that they are educating us, as if they qualify to educate us. They don't qualify to educate us. It's us who qualify to educate them, not the other way around. So, Chair, we are seeking for your guidance. We're not seeking for anyone's guidance except yours as a chairperson of this meeting. We can't allow the name of the MK party to be rubbished here. If people have got a problem with the MK party, they must raise that elsewhere. It's not us who said people must lose elections. It's not the MK, it's not us who said people must get 1% in KZN and be voted only by their girlfriends, their candidates, and not receive any votes from anyone. So they must not come and express their anger here in the ad hoc committee, because we can do that as well. There is no mouth here which speaks a lot of nothing. If there's anything that does a lot of nothing, is a nose that can't even control mafinyila. Not a mouth that speaks a lot of nothing. Everything that we have spoken here as the MK party is in line with the terms of reference. It's in line with the terms of reference. Chair, if anything, we will never be bullied here. If people have been thriving through bullying, they are not going to bully us. We're not going to allow that. We're talking to you, we have no interest of talking to anyone about the guidance that we request from you and the protection that we request from you. So can we be protected, Chair? Because we will be tempted to respond.
Thank you so
For
much.
as long as they provoke us, we will respond.
Thank you so
Fearlessly so. No, but he is out of order. I'm also raising a point of order, Chair. I'm raising a point of order.
I'm
On a point of order, Chairperson. On a point of order.
I've engaged their
On a point
father
of order, Chair.
long before
Chair,
they
on a
arrived
point
here.
of order. On a point of order,
When they were
Chairperson.
still looking after
On a point
cows
of order, Chairperson.
in the villages
he
of
continues to
Mzimkhulu.
say nothing. He
I was
says a lot
dealing
of
with their
nothing.
father here.
He can't even
Yeah.
control Mafinyila.
They can't do anything.
He can't
Small
even
boy.
control Mafinyila.
Control
That's
your-
the only thing.
control your weight.
We're going to speak, Chair, for as long
Control
as
your weight.
we're
At
not
least
going
control
to
your
be
weight.
bullied by Malema
And
here.
ri- and buy the
We're not
right
going
size
to be
of
bullied
clothes.
by you. We're not your boys. We're not your fans here,
control your
Malema.
weight and
We
buy
are
the
not
right
your
size of
fans
clothes.
here.
Okay,
You think what these boys were carrying bags for you?
Okay,
That
We're
fed
not
is-
your fans here.
fed is going
We
to
are
kill
not
you
your
in your
fans. We
sleep.
are going to confront you.
Honorable
We will
Malema.
confront you.
Honorable
kill
We
you.
will
Malema.
confront you. We will confront you.
Honorable
We are not
Malema,
your fans here.
Honorable Nomvalo.
We're not your fans here.
Honorable members,
We're going to confront him.
May you please listen to me, honorable
We're going to
members.
confront him. We're not his fans.
I
We're not
request,
these boys who are carrying bags for him.
honorable members, I request.
Control your
We are not going to
Control
bully
your
us.
weight.
Control
We are
your
not
weight.
going
I
to bully
request that
us,
you
Malema.
listen-
We're not
you
going to be
listen to
bullied
me.
by you. We'll never be bullied by you.
Honorable Nomvalo, you are the last person whose microphone is still on. You know, when I was
Reminded of a question to which the minister is responding, because it must not appear as though he's addressing us. The evidence leader has been quiet for quite some time, and the minister has addressed various aspects of his evidence. He has addressed the reasons, he has addressed the constitutionality of his reasons, and the evidence leader has just kept quiet. So as he continues to ask the minister, we are following also. That is why we also peruse the documents. So he shouldn't address for a very long time without getting proper guidance in terms of the questions that must be posed to him. So which question is the minister answering?
Honorable Skosana.
Thank you, Chair. I was raising that as well to say, you know, it's unfortunate that the minister indeed is addressing us and not the question which the evidence leader was asking. But indeed, it's been now almost 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And I'm not sure whether this is how this witness is going to present to us, because the evidence leader so far has been quiet. It might go up to an hour if we are not careful, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Malema.
Chair, I see nothing wrong with what the minister is doing. He has been asked the question, and before we went for comfort break, minister said something that has been haunting him from the 6th of July. All we can do is to listen to him. It's our job to listen. And at an appropriate moment, when he's done, the evidence leaders will ask those questions if they have them. Minister must be considerate of the fact that there is not unlimited time. But it can't be us who are going to stop a minister who wants to share as much as he can with us. And we're going to have an opportunity to ask questions and direct him to where he wants to go. But to stop him as if he has done something wrong, especially after he pleaded with you before when he thought we were breaking, that he's got issues, he has been sitting with them, and this is an opportunity for him to ventilate those issues. So I think we're all in order here. If people are sleeping, it's not our problem.
Honorable members, let me do this. I'm noting your hands. May I allow the minister to finish presenting the reasons that he said he wanted? These are the reasons behind the decisions that he has taken. So if you have any question for clarity, you can raise a hand and be clarified on whatever he's saying. But he requested, even before we took comfort break, that I want to be given time to conclude. And I remember it was me who even asked him, how much time do you need? And when we came back from break, I checked with the senior counsel, and the signal that I got from him was that let's allow the minister to make a presentation. Honorable Nomvalo and Honorable Ngola, Chief Whip. Yes.
No, Chair.
No, I can see your hands are.
We're actually not going to enter.
Are persistent.
We will not go.
I can't ignore you.
Yes. We're not going to enter the realm of labeling people, accusing them of sleeping and so on.
Let's focus.
What we are raising here, yes, I'm focusing there, Chair. What we are raising here, Chair, is that we're not stopping the minister. We want to follow him.
Yeah.
But we're not only following him. We are following questions and answers that are given to questions. The minister has addressed various aspects. Now, we want to be reminded, and it's our right as members of this committee. No one has dominance and monopoly of speaking here. We're going to speak as members of this committee, whether people like it or not. Now, what we want guidance on is a question to which the minister is responding, because he has given different dimensions. And we have even forgotten the question that was asked from him, because we're also following, Chair. We want to also make a determination of whether the minister is responding correctly to questions or not. So let's not be bullied here, please.
Honorable Ngola.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chair. Chair, you'll recall that when we came back from the break, the issue at hand that was placed before the minister by the evidence leaders was the issue relating to the power dynamics, power relations, between who has more power between the National Commissioner and the minister for a dissolution. The minister is on record saying let me take the ad hoc committee through the constitutionality of my decision. And he has went to section 206 of the Constitution, went to section 207 of the Constitution. So he's addressing that currently. I think we're still on track in terms of what the evidence leader has asked and what the minister is addressing. Thank you very much, Chair.
Chief Whip.
No, Chair, I'm largely covered by what Honorable Ngola is saying, but I think we should distinguish between the intervention of Honorable Nomvalo from the one of Honorable Skosana. I think Honorable Nomvalo is making a plea that should have been handled without really opening a long conversation, because all he's inquiring about which questions was the minister dealing with, and even you, Chair, you could have intervened to say, no, he's dealing with this and the matter is closed. The problem is the intervention by Honorable Skosana, in which he is then arguing that the time spent given to the minister is equivalent to an address. And so the intervention by Honorable Malema arises from that problem. Actually, the first question, I thought there was nothing untoward about the question. The problem was the intervention to suggest that the length of the response is equivalent to an address. So that's what I wanted to say, Chair. Thanks.
Honorable Malema.
No, Chair, as long as you press a mic here and speak, we're going to respond to you. And don't say we. If you've got a concentration problem, it's not a collective problem. Don't make it our problem. So you are not going to say, no one is going to dominate us here, thinking you're going to speak and speak things we won't respond to. We're going to respond to. If you are challenged and the mind is feeling pain now, it's none of our problem. If your party send people with weak minds and concentration span, it's the party's problem. It's not our problem. Listen, the minister's talking now.
No, let me rule you out.
No, Chair, no, let's address that behavior.
No,
Let's address that behavior.
I'm ruling.
No, let's address that hooliganism. Let's address that hooliganism.
I'm ruling the statement.
So let's address that hooliganism, Chair.
Yeah, but
let's address that hooliganism.
Let me speak first.
Let's address that hooliganism.
Yeah.
We're not scared of the man.
Yeah,
we can address him.
Honorable Nomvalo.
If we are scared of him, we're not scared of him.
Honorable Nomvalo.
Let's address him.
Honorable Nomvalo. There is no way I will not allow you to speak. I'm ruling that statement out of order. It's what I'm saying. It does not belong here. It's unfortunate that it has to be made, and I'm ruling it out. So now I give you a chance to speak.
I withdraw, Chair.
You have made a progressive ruling, Chair. Thank you very much. That's why we have confidence in you.
So